Hi guys, in this video I want to talk about the AI and the world of programming as you know it. My name is Rudolf, I'm a full stack web engineer, web developer, however you want to call it. And I want to talk to you about my opinion about the AI and how I'm using it and how I wasn't using it and now I'm using it. Enough of the word using it, let's get to it. So I was not using AI while coding, or I was using it very briefly by typing prompts into ChatGPT with some specific issue and copy pasting it with a solution. And a month or two ago, I tried out the GitHub Copilot in VS Code. It was pretty good. I mean, it was like a fancy autocomplete and I was not using the agent, the chat on the sidebar. And being the person that does not like too many changes, I didn't want to change and swap my IDE for something different that was on the market, let's say the AI IDEs market. And so I just kind of stick through it for a few weeks, but then I was listening to a podcast and discovered that there is a Cursor IDE, which is very important word now here, fork of VS Code, meaning that everything in VS Code, when it comes to configuration files and everything else, themes, extension, works, the same. So I immediately downloaded it and let me tell you, I'm amazed what it can do. For the context, I'm a senior web dev, so I came through all the big holes of the junior coding problems and Stack Overflow searching and browsing and asking on forums. So I have experience when it comes to Googling, we can say, and solving issues. And I'm going to speak from this point of view. Now, if you are a junior developer, I can tell you that AI is great, but if you only use AI, it is the worst thing you can do. So if you are this type of person who vibe codes or just relies on the AI generated code and just automatically accepts all the edits in the code, then it's really bad for you. And let me explain to you why. So I can clearly see the difference between my junior colleagues who are using AI and me as a senior using AI because they completely rely on it and trust it, while I use it kind of as a new colleague of mine, new junior colleague of mine. So I give the proper instructions what I need to do, and let me demonstrate it on an example. I had to do a CMS, a backend for administrators of a given platform. And I was doing it manually, same as with those junior colleagues, and it was taking some time. I mean, it's no big deal. You created basically CRUD forms, tables, everything. But now I can create those tables and forms almost, there's a very important word, almost automatically by using AI in the editor and its edit tool and documentations. Now, do I like it? Yes, I like it. I'm going to be honest, it's much easier for me. I have more control. I don't have to talk to people, to junior people, and explain everything to them. And I can just write proper instructions how to achieve something that I want. And if you define the standard, for example, when it comes to the content management systems, which package is used for tables, for front end, for, I don't know, some validation and backend rules and so forth. If you define these rules in, for example, I'm going to speak like in the Cursor editor, in the rules folder, then it can do a pretty good job. If you give the good context towards AI, it can do a great job actually. So this is a heads up for you junior guys. Beware that if you only rely on the AI, and you did not go through the hard times of actually solving problems, you might have a problem in future. Now, what you can do about it is that you need to seek, it's even getting harder now to get a job as a junior. Don't even let's not even talk about that. But if you get a job, seek the problems, try to solve them out. It's okay to use AI to solve them out, but make sure to understand what's going on. If you overcome the struggles, it will make you stronger, you will not collapse under the stress, and you will be able to solve issues in future, and the AI agent and everything will only be like a helpful servant, because that's what in reality it is. It's a computer helping you out. So make sure to always think on your own, think for yourself, and use the AI not as some means of truth, but use it as your, left or right arm. It's your tool, it's your help, it's your something that you use. Don't let the AI use you and just accept everything it creates. So that's my tip for junior developers. Now, from the point of senior developers, this is very interesting because I was skeptical about the whole AI thing. And I can tell you that if you are a senior, for example, like me, you get 5+ experience in some projects and coding, you can do miracles with it. And I can see that the trend will slowly shift in the tech market. Right now, it's still kind of stable when it comes to junior people, media people, and senior people. But I think that it's because the current management does not it's not all into the AI hype. If you are looking at people who are in their 40s, 50s, they always are more conservative and they stick to human, let's say, labor, or how to call it, coding and thinking. And they're skeptical, they don't trust it that much, which is completely okay, and I agree with that. But as the years will pass by, new managers, for example, will come into the leadership roles. For example, let's imagine that I will become a manager in 5 to 10 years of some big projects, and I can tell you that if I have a budget and I could hire, let's say, 2 seniors, and they will tell me you should hire 3 juniors, I will tell them no, let's hire 2 seniors, 1 junior, and maybe spend the rest of it towards some AI tools, or maybe hire more experienced senior, give them more money, and make sure that these seniors know how to utilize, that's very important word, utilize the AI. Why? Because I can see what I could do. I mean, I could do in 2 days what I have been doing in 5 days manually, thanks to AI and proper rules. And I'm just not talking about using the prompt and just typing do this or create me a table. No, I was dedicating some time to creating the rules in Cursor and creating, for example, linking some documentations that is not indexed by Cursor IDE on its own, or setting up MCP servers to basically better work with the AI. And I can tell you that it's improved my workflow so much. Now, there is a pitfall for you senior devs that I fell into for a few weeks, is that you can do so much more with the AI. As I said, in 2 days, I've done what I have done in 5 days, that after those 2 days, I always felt yeah, I can do more, let's go. And after a couple of weeks, I felt kind of intense pressure on me that I'm delivering so much and I could be delivering so much more, that sometimes I was too quick in writing the prompts, and I was I don't want to say anxious, but I didn't feel good about it. So make sure that the code that is being created by the AI and you in 2 days gets validated, gets cleaned up, it's smooth, it's documented, and that's how I would do it as a senior dev. That's how I am doing it actually, and I like it in my free time. And yeah. So to sum it up, if you're a junior, make sure to seek out problems, solve them, go through the hard times. Don't immediately ask for help. Go through the tough times when it comes to solving issues. And also you can use AI, but think about what you're writing the code and what it's suggesting you. And if you're a senior and you're still skeptical about AI, let me tell you, it is the future. It will be the future. Right now, it's still kind of a hush-hush, even though it's hyped with the old vibe coding shit on the internet. But for now, you should get into it because it's the future. And if you're senior with the knowledge how to use AI and agents and everything, you can replace like 3 juniors with your hands in the pocket. If you like this video, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna work out. Bye.